Good evening, everybody. Welcome to round 9 of the Automobilista Australia. AMS is its name, I guess, but Automobilista Australia GT3 Championship at Leguna, Seca. I need to get on and do some practice because there's only like half hour to go before qualifying starts, and I'm massively behind the times. So let's get started. I'm joined on stream tonight by Luce. Good evening, Luce.
Howdy.
And man, I wish AMS had VR. Me too. That'd be awesome. Factor 2's got VR now, so... But yeah, it won't be coming to this platform anytime soon. Garage, I need to get out there and start doing some laps. I need to work out what my fuel burn is. I need to work out how far I'm going to get into this race in a tank of fuel. And actually work out where my pace is at too. Oh, look at this! I'm out amongst the trucks. How the where do I?
I know this is what I don't like. You just have to turn left or right and try and find your way to the pit wall, and
oh my goodness,
it's fucking stupid. But that's just whoever designed the track thought it'd be a fantastic idea.
So I've been DQ'd.
Yeah, that's already happened to one guy. So you'll have to change an upgrade in your car.
Oh, what a joke! Come on. Yeah, I'm learning RF2, but it's still such a mess trying to manage stuff. Yeah, RF2. I mean, R Factor 1 was a bit of a behemoth as well. So that's terrific. Well, all I want to do is some practice.
Yeah, I know. Is there updates for these cars? You might like to get rid of the thing in the cockpit or whatever. You might be able to change that and you'll be able to rejoin.
Yeah, I was able to rejoin, just change the wheel thing. But that's a joke. Man, this is going to be a disaster tonight. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting real sick of going to tracks where I can't even get the car out of the freaking pit box as well.
Yeah, that's what happens when people get fucking fancy, alright? There's just nothing we can do about it. Clear the DQs. I can tell these people.
Yeah, that's not cool. It's not a cool response from the admin. It's not people's fault that a track was chosen that does stuff like that.
Yep. Oh, no. Doesn't seem like anybody wants to fucking sort it, so it looks like I'll do it.
Good evening.
Evening Hazard, welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Welcome to a fun night of racing ahead of us around Leguna Seca.
2 hours and I'm sure I'm going to get a penalty for cutting.
Yep.
Are there any updates, Liz?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
Be mindful if you enter the track and you get one of the garages that's not in the pit box, the likelihood is you're going to get DQ'd.
Oh.
You just gotta guess your way out of the pits.
But you'll get DQ'd. You'll get DQ'd before you get out of there.
If it says you're going the wrong way, just stop, press escape straight away, and go the other way.
It doesn't tell you you're going the wrong way, Liz. Can't see the screen, so I don't know who that was that just followed, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Send you a personal shout out when I check the screen later on.
You could do that thing Red Bull did where people could send in their names and it could form part of your next skin.
It'd be pretty light on skin at the moment, hasn't it?
Not if you did it in a big Times New Roman font.
I'll get Dizzo in to paint it for me.
I'm sure it'll look good doing 360s in the air at turn 1.
Helicoptered. Oh jeez, that has not gone good. Well, I got my first cut of the session. Only good enough for 5th fastest at the moment. Bloody hell.
Lets you know you're alive.
Yeah. Yeah. That and listening to Evanescence. I reckon there's a massive undercut opportunity going at this race.
Yeah, I was trying to work that out last night, what the best strategy might be.
Going to get a huge yield for new tyres, I reckon.
Where I saw somewhere that you could remove qualification.
Didn't Matt say that he could do it?
I've seen it somewhere. I have seen it somewhere.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
Didn't Matt say in the chat before that he knew how to do it?
Well, you can do it in R-Factor 2, but it doesn't seem you can do it in this. Yeah, on our screen it doesn't say it's disqualified, so I don't know what's going on. Right, so Andy Simpson's time is poly fuel, as is Jaden's done a 22.9 with race fuel, but his laps before that were all over the shop.
I think the tyre, it's going to be pretty inconsistent around here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think there's a big undercut that's going to go on here. Fresh tyres are going to be a big yield. I can't get any better than 23.9 at the moment.
Faster than me.
And that was in my first few handfuls of laps. I can't get within a few tenths of that time now. Mainly because of tyres. Well, actually because of tyres. It's all because of tyres.
Why is my game now running like a piece of shit?
Can't answer that question for you, sorry. That's better. I need to start doing some maths. First of all, forgive me, stream, whilst I pull out my calculator. Whilst I'm doing this, you may, oh, hang on, so what times do we reckon?
23s.
Oh, I done two 23s in that stint. Everything else
I'd
is below 24.
I'd still go on the faster option.
Yeah, I did all
Yes.
my maths on a 23.5. Did that just say I left the game?
Yep.
Oh. It's weird. My game is acting up for some reason.
Did it boot you straight away?
Yeah.
Are you in the pits, Webby?
Yeah, why?
Can you see if there's another guest Ferrari in the game?
Yeah, Brendan Ross is in the guest Ferrari.
Ah, fuck me. That'll be why.
I thought they fixed this last night.
Don't accuse these guys of competence hazard. We're at a track where people are getting DQ'd when they pull out of the pit lane.
Right.
Just want to do fucking practice.
So did I before when I came out of the pits and got DQ'd.
Oh, but then no, it's two guest McLarens, so that shouldn't be it. I don't know what it is. Must be all game then. It's two McLarens.
Yeah. It did take ages to load, so I might try something.
Wonder if I can drive to that number. Right, Luce, if you get down to 4.2, you'll take a pit stop out.
Yeah. But you'll want an extra lap as well, especially for the first stint. If there's one safety car in the race, you can do it. For sure.
Guaranteed to be a safety car around here.
In the first stint, like if there's one in the first stint, then your fuel saving to begin with, you'll do it.
Still on the worn tyres, aren't I?
I think, how many laps is there going to be in the race?
86, I reckon, at most.
That's a lot. No, I don't think it'll be that much. I reckon it'll be... I'm trying to think how many we did in Adelaide, but then again in Adelaide there was 3...
I reckon it'll be at least 80.
Yep.
Oh, then again Adelaide wasn't 2 hours, was it? No.
Yeah, you're welcome to doubt my maths if you want, Luce, but...
No, I'm not doubting your maths, I'm just... It's just about time lost. Like
Your maths is the same as mine, Webby.
Yeah.
It's just about, like, time lost, because to save fuel you're going to be driving slower.
It's not only about the laps that you do, it's about the laps that the leader does.
Yeah.
Which is the problem that I had at Road America.
Well, it's going to be... If Andy's racing, obviously Andy Simpson's racing, he'll be doing faster than 22.3s, I'd imagine, in the race, so... Yeah.
But what I will say is that, depending how much time you've got to sacrifice to get the fuel number, a second a lap is a lot of time over 86 laps.
Yeah, that's what I was...
It's an entire lap.
Yeah.
That's what I was alluding to. The pit stop is worth, what, 56 seconds? So you'll be at a net loss of like 30 seconds or 20 seconds.
At 4.3, I don't think that's going to be enough.
I can do it, I know I can definitely do it.
I calculated you need to get under 4.3, you need to do a 4.26 as a fuel number.
I can comfortably do 4.20.
What time? Well, lap time
Your
you
car
doing,
is
mate?
hacked.
What lap time? Last time I did a 24.3.
biggest thing that's hurting me is that the gear ratios for the Nissan don't suit this track at all.
I don't think the gear ratios in any car suit.
Oh, the Ferrari was better.
Oh, well, the Ferrari's better just at most places because it's shorter. But every other car, though, literally every other car will struggle to hit top gear.
It's not about top gear. It's about being in the right gear for a corner.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about getting in the top gear down the straight. I'm about to cross the line and do a 24.2, and I used 4.38. Yeah, 4.38. I can get to 81 laps. So if there's safety cars... I mean, as I said, I can try and drive to that number. And it might give me a yield. Brake pressure up. I wonder I was struggling under brakes a bit.
Yeah, well done, mate.
What's that?
God.
Just broke up. What was that?
The guy just drove into me on the straight.
Oh yeah. What car was it?
It's a white Porsche.
Oh, Andy. Yeah, he's
Bit special.
he probably shouldn't be racing.
I think Hazard feels the same way right now.
Well, he made a mistake and I just went to the right. There was plenty of space, and then he just pulled across.
He was that guy that at Manu Core I was lapping every 3 laps. Or every 4 laps. Like, it can't be that slow.
And yet here we are. And I keep locking my rears into the bloody corkscrew.
Turn ABS on. That in real life.
Oops.
God, how I wish I could change fucking tyre pressures. Like, absolute joke.
Oh, that Andy Simpson guy is quick. Anyway, time for me to pull out my customary notepad. Take some notes for myself. Give the stream something to look at, something to hear with the dinging.
Where the fuck has that understeer come from? Interesting. I've not done a qualifying lap at all.
I just did one, but it was off the track out of the last corner on my out lap, so it's not representative.
Yeah, I'm not a quality lap either.
Until the warm up. Maybe I'll try that.
Oh, looks like my game's just fucking shit itself. No.
That is one evil pit box.
Fuck's sake! Oh, fucking pit lane. This pit lane get fucked. Wow. Fucking idiots!
You exceeded the track limit.
first lap, Matt.
Oh, finally got one. Bloody hell.
I got bent over a table.
Yeah, I heard, mate.
Oh.
I heard while I was trying to drive.
My pit box is almost unattainable on entry. It's like the first one as you come across the line.
Oh, bloody hell.
I don't know if my lockers are good enough to get into it, but oh well.
So it's 80.
I think I'm just going to go full tanks until the end. See what's left. Gonna get yourself another bop like that, Webby.
At our last race of the season.
Are they going to do another one? I suppose it's too early to say.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, there will be another one.
Andy's time seems to come in the first sector. He
Yeah.
did like a 28.1 compared to a 28.5.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, Sunraku. Just had to take my notes. Yeah, man, that blue flag was bloody annoying. I hear ya.
Was that me?
No, no.
One who overtook you on the last corner?
No, it wasn't. It was another lap.
Okay. Well, isn't that fine and dandy?
What's up?
The server is set to formation standing start.
Ugh. This league infuriates me. I'm not gonna lie.
I reckon I know what's going on, because I've experienced some of this somewhat. It tends to take the settings of the profile you're using, and so if you've done something in single player, it'll pick up those settings despite what you do in the dedicated settings.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Yeah. No, yeah, I was a bit annoyed, Senraku. I was relentlessly distracted whilst I was trying to drive. And just ended up in bad positions. It all started because I went off on my first lap, going up the hill. I need to practice my pit lane entry. I haven't heard a driver's briefing get called.
Luce did mention in
Oh.
the chat.
I didn't read it, sorry. Doesn't matter, I know what's going to be said. So the race
Please
isn't
cause a safety car.
the race isn't going to start correctly. So but I don't like the fact that, like, you know, someone was on there complaining they got DQ'd because no one bothered to test the track. And someone was like, oh, you know, cool your jets. It's like, well, it's not his fault. He's trying to do laps to do some practice, and he's been disqualified before he's even left the pit lane.
So just a briefing for you guys.
Yeah, mate.
Because I just did one. When the safety car pulls in, the leaders will probably be you guys will be midway through the final turn probably when it goes green. And again, just no passing before the start finish line. You guys know where the pit entry and exit is. All that stuff.
I'm waiting for the first person to be collected by someone who goes way too fast on pit exit and scurries straight across the gravel there into the midst of turn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So is that right? The server's not set up correctly, so it's going to be a rolling start.
It's going to be standing start. Yeah. I don't know why people were testing shit on obviously with their profile beforehand, because this has happened before, but that's what they've done.
Yep.
It is what they have done.
You
Do I have time?
Yeah,
Sorry, you go.
I was going to say, you called it, hasn't it?
Yeah. Do I have time for a bio break?
You should be able to go. There's 5 minutes left. It's not going to be.
Oh, okay, so the warm-up's going to full length. Cool.
Yeah, and if it looks like they're going to do anything, I'll just I'll type something in chat to make sure.
Cool.
Also, he hit the wrong switch and turned all power off. What bloody switch is that? I hit the power switch on my computer. It was a mistake. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, right, mate. Yeah, right. I'm sorry I snapped at you after Collie there, Luce.
No, that's perfectly understandable, mate. That's fine.
Adrenaline was up.
Yellow flag.
I was frustrated on one of my laps on my outlap. I got some traffic in front of me on my outlap. Someone's going really slow through the last corner. I had Hazard behind me. And he went up the inside of me because obviously he isn't a lap, and then completely stuffed the start of my lap.
Well, on my hot lap, the first lap I set, I had Brock in front of me for the second half of the lap. He was on a flying lap as well, but that cost me the minimum 2/10. I
was following Andy around for, the good Andy Simpson.
Oh, I saw you cross the line. It was just in front of you when you set your lap.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, I've actually caught him this lap. And I was looking at the time and going, this is going to be pretty bloody close. I didn't realise it was such a good lap. Because the first sector was no good. If I had have actually done my best first sector, I would have got pole by about friggin' 4/10.
Yeah. And then I just bowled it final sector every time after that. Well, I did have, on what was going to be the last time lap, freaking had Draper fucking, like, he was on an outlap and I was on an outlap, but he was cruising.
Yeah.
And driving slowly, and I was coming out the corkscrew, so I'm setting on my lap. I'm going as fast as I can because I wanted to get in front of him. And then his side, he went to the right hand side because he went a bit slow through the third last turn, the left hander after the corkscrew, and he stayed to the right. So I had to sort of lift. Well, I didn't sort of lift, but I went all the way to the left hand side, and he just turned straight into me, half spun me around, damaged the front right of the car, and it's just fucking stupid.
Yep.
And then all the other time laps, there was one lap where I was up on my own time, and then just understeered straight off.
There's another thing is that as soon as if you're behind somebody and you're battling, and somebody goes into the pit lane, there's going to be a bloody yellow flag show.
Dear. I did warn people about the pit entry and pit exit, obviously. But the pit lane entry, I said, look, if you're battling with someone, just watch for people pitting. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Alright fam, you can let me just you can watch me do a lap around here whilst I quickly go off for a comfort break. And I'll be right back.
Back.
And I am back. And with a stream. Let's see how badly this goes.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, it crashes and...
It's not like the server could be set to a standing start and mix up the qualifying time and, you know.
Not like, you know, someone could just get punted off the start and all that fun stuff.
I'm fully expecting something at turn 1 because it's tricky at the best of times.
Absolutely. Turn 1's going to... Well,
Alright,
yeah,
everybody,
turn 1,
I'm
2
back.
is going to be a freaking absolute pain.
Back, guys.
Yep, we're
Well,
just talking about how our fate's sealed.
It was one of the things about,
The caution flag is out.
I was just like, oh, you know, I really needed to,
Watch out, yellow flag. Caution. Caution. The caution flag is
Yeah.
out. Watch out.
oh, damn, the session's over. I was going to test something.
Oh, I forgot to get a drink. Oh, rip.
No time around here for a rest anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, I really needed that lap, because otherwise I was going to get bloody buried.
Well, I'm buried, so fucking rip me.
What? Where are you?
8th.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I was positioned, yeah, there,
Close.
4th.
Either way,
Cool.
I'm gonna get plebbed. No doubt about it. Right, all my settings, they're about this. They're about right.
Oh, that's good.
What's that?
The tyres are locked at 10 sets. So I've got no new tyres left.
My
All the
stream's
ingredients for a finale.
Bloody
on,
hell.
my stream's on, like shit.
And as you said before, Matt, where new tyres yield benefits, that sucks.
Well, it sucks for me because I use 10 sets, so I'm locked in.
Well, how many quali runs did you do? Surely those tyres won't be 100. Like they're not going to be 100%, but they're not going to be in the 80s either.
Yeah, but as Hazard just said, I'm at a severe disadvantage now because undercut's going to be a thing. I'm sure I'm not the only one in the field, but I thought this was fixed a number of rounds ago.
No, it's always the default's always been 10. I'm gonna pause my stream, guys. So, apologies for anyone that has tuned in, but this is running too badly.
This has not been good for someone who was people who might have been wanting to extend their fuel run.
Just felt the clutch in the whole way. Not rolling on the start, that's a plus.
I am, unfortunately.
fuck's sake! Didn't go anywhere off the start.
Left side. Keep right. All clear. The caution flag is out. The caution flag is out. Watch your left. Clear. Watch your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. All right. All clear.
Yeah, well, that's
He
what
deserved that.
That's what you get.
He did the same thing to me when he was trying to overtake me.
What an idiot.
Who's that?
I I don't know who it was. It was ever. It was behind me. Just kept hitting me, and then eventually had himself off the road.
It's a McLaren.
Yeah.
Innovating braking strategy for that corner.
Just concentrate on what's ahead of you, Matt.
That's what
I'm
doing.
just going to sit behind you.
Yeah. My fuel burn's too high at the moment. What's happening behind you?
Got a 2-second gap.
Understood. Let's just get ourselves to the back end of the race and sort it out then.
It's a plan.
You guys in front are quick. Oh wow, I've caught this Andy guy already.
Combat. Keep right. Clear.
When I first saw him, I thought it was a leader. Going slow.
Nah. If only.
That McLaren's catching me pretty quick.
The same one.
Yep.
Bloody hell. Don't know why he's got so much pace.
Because he's in a McLaren. Things OP after the bot.
Damn, I thought he must have nearly ended his race into the wall. I thought he hit it pretty hard.
Sounded hard. I'm hoping fuel usage will take me out of the game, but he's 1 second behind.
Yep. Alright, I'll open it up a bit. Give you some, see if I can give you some breathing room. Or just run myself off the road.
User joined your channel.
The assumption's going to be that that's Greg.
Yep. Welcome, Greg.
No.
I'm amazed you haven't seen a safety car yet.
Oh, with the way the guys behind me are battling, wouldn't surprise me if there was one at some point.
Right side, clear.
That McLaren's gone.
I just spotted that on a tree. What did he do to himself?
Lost it.
He's dropped back to 60s in front of Luce.
Yeah, he dropped at the corner before the uphill.
I went off there as well. man, Simpson's bloody killing us. Come on, Matt. I hate that corner.
On your left. Clear left.
Sooner or later, the question's got to be asked: if you're that slow, why do you bother?
But I said,
Like, how can that even be fun? I don't even know if it's humanly possible to drive that slowly. Confirmed Andy's a bot.
even worse, Andy's Mossad.
Oh no.
See you, Webby.
Yeah, that was nice knowing you. I'd like to welcome the IDF to the stream.
I'm wondering if damage is off.
It's not. I've got damage on my rear right panel.
Because this guy's caught you again.
He's about to.
Not just him, we're all catching you.
Whoa!
Yellow flag.
I'm around at the... Oh no. I can't go anywhere.
Why couldn't it have caused a safety car? It would have been perfect.
Oh, this is awful. I'm stuck here. Till everyone goes past. Except Andy. Oh, you inconsistent sack of shit of a car. Why did that happen? Idiot.
That guy just dropped it.
Again.
Okay, we'll be ready for you. Okay, we'll take that pit stop later. Alright, the crew is preparing for a pit stop this lap. Pit stop postponed.
And in Simpson out front made a mistake on that lap. He dropped 4 seconds.
On your right, hold your line, clear right, clear, on your right, still there, all clear.
But one of the front runners in.
I saw that. It was early.
Yeah, one of the guys behind me. But Bias might have been gone.
Believe that. Oh, I need a safety car.
Just one. No more than one, just one would be perfect.
On your left. Clear left. Quarter.
Two guys in.
Yeah, I saw the yellow flag flash up going into the last corner.
Yeah, McLaren and Harvey.
Yeah, Senraku, you're definitely right. He's going so slow, it's bloody dangerous. I don't even understand why he's on the track. Come on, mate, you're lapped.
On your right. Watch your right. All clear.
Leaders in.
Understood. He's burning fuel pretty hard.
Yeah. Even with the safety car, he wouldn't have made it to target.
I'm not convinced I'm going to either.
third place in.
Caution. Yellow flag.
Leader in.
I'm dicing with death hit. Olo.
Pit stop requested. Pit crew is ready. Watch your right. Clear. Pit, pit, pit. Watch out, yellow flag.
Hard work, eh?
Mate, I tell ya. Trying to save this race for myself.
Caution.
You're gonna be so exhausted by then. You're not gonna want to talk to the interviewer.
The caution flag is
You know,
They-
bugger off to the cool down room.
They're not going to want to talk to me anyway. I'm not even going to finish on the bloody podium.
Watch out, yellow flag.
Come on, Lewis. We believe in you. You can do it, mate.
Oh, I wrecked that race for myself. In good position. Better strategy.
Pit exit looks good.
All to play for, Lewis.
Hey, not solo gamers, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Ah. How many laps of fuel have you got left, Liz?
I can make it. I'll be pitting at the end of the next lap.
Bloody hell, you were conserving. I wanted to go a lap longer than I did, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, I've had to get it to about 4 litres a lap.
I got no chance of doing that in this thing. Not when I got a race to try and salvage. Pole prediction for the German Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel. With zero thought gone into it. We'll talk about it in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Well, you guys can just chat amongst yourselves. For that one. Yeah, I was going to get pinged for that.
I'm gonna head off, so good luck with the rest of your race.
Thanks,
all
mate.
of you.
Talk to you soon.
Cheers.
No worries. See you guys.
Catch ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
Brock's been cutting up the track.
That's alright, does that often enough to get a penalty, so...
No, that's what I mean, he just did.
Ah, okay, I haven't got that hard up.
time.
Guy's such an idiot.
I think he's going to DNF this time. He try and dive kick up.
He was a huge labour. It's massive late braking.
He did that to one of the Ferraris before in front of me. He did it to Jamie Snow.
He'll be beached ears.
I think he's going again. But he's behind me now. I'm catching you guys. I don't know whether I'm doing it fast enough for it to mean anything later, but...
Watch out, yellow flag.
Why can't one of them just bring about a safety car? Just one. third place in.
Hello. Andy Simpson's got a drive-through.
Back cuts. Well, that brings us into the game.
Yep. Well, he didn't speed in the pit lane because he hasn't pitted, so... These two guys in front of me would hurry up and pit. These guys didn't run as long as you guys before, did they? When you in the first stint?
They'll be pitting around this lap or the next.
Okay.
Me and Chip were the last to stop.
I was on the same lap as Hazard. Last time. But I've been pretty thirsty this stint as well, catching up. And held up pretty bad at the moment. They're both in.
Caution. The caution flag is out.
Doing God's work up there, Luce. Got another one.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, he did that to fucking spin me round the cut. I was as far left as I could be, right? Because obviously it's the track limits. And then he's given me a nudge just before the braking zone because he went into the pit lane. So
He's got himself another penalty there.
well, he'll be getting another one because I'll be protesting that.
Yep. As well you should.
Now I've given myself a freaking... That's my second warning.
Yeah, I've only got one so far.
Okay, we'll be ready for you.
You got nothing to fear from me, Hazard. I'm in this lap anyways.
Come in this lap.
Yeah, I'll be in the lap after.
Yeah, I figured he must have been fuel conserving the rate I was catching her. just hope I've done enough to pass those other two jokers who are in between us. Oh man.
Oh, Andy's going around.
Careful as you rerun the race. Right side. Still there. Clear.
Damn it.
Yeah, you guys are gonna need a slash and dash.
Left side. Clear. Watch your left. Clear.
Watch out, Hazard.
The caution flag is out.
You okay?
Yep. Thank you.
Sorry, I couldn't give you a more articulated warning. Oh, did he finally DNF, did he? Oh, he did too.
I was just looking at that, I think so.
Yep, he did.
Thanks, Sunraku. Race engineer in my pocket. Good job, thank you. Yeah, no one's going to miss it.
Third place in.
Yeah. Yeah, he's my teammate. I see he's entering pit and come up.
Go inside.
Yeah.
I think my game's crashed.
And that's made me crash. Fuck's sake.
Clear left.
Oh, I've got wide.
Are you out, has it?
Yeah, my game just carved it.
Oh.
Oh, that's race over.
Up.
Oh, leader's pitted and still out in fucking second, so that's it. Race is done.
I don't think that Porsche was bopped enough.
He's in the Audi.
Whoa. Starting to get hardware stutters. Don't know why.
That's exactly what happened to me, so good luck with that.
Yeah. So. Whoa. That's not the ideal place for that to happen, game. Go down the inside of me at 1 loose.
If you're saving.
No, go on and win a championship though. No point me fuel saving, I'm going to have to stop again regardless. Plus I'm worried that I've got these hardware problems, or hardware spikes starting to happen, so...
Yeah, it's exhibiting the same behaviour mine did.
Yeah, I don't want to take you out if it locks up.
Oh, shit. Hit mine, sorry.
I think mine's about to die.
Yeah, it just disappeared on my screen.
Yep, I'm gone. Wow.
Yeah, that'll be football, but we're not using this track again. For multiple reasons.
There goes my any hope I had.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to mine. It just slowly got worse over the last 5 minutes and then dead.
Yeah. Yeah, my wheel's still doing stuff. It's broken.
Yeah, so was mine.
Yeah, it's pretty broken. Ah, Jesus. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Bloody hell, that'll do. Ugh.
Is there a machine gun in the background?
Yeah, it is. Ow! Ugh. I almost snapped my friggin' wrist. Why have so many disconnected and crashed? Because it's obviously a bad version of the track. I don't know what I can tell you. Like, you saw what happened to my game. It happened to Hazard as well. So it clearly wasn't specific to my game. A number of...
Had nothing to do with the stream either.
No, clearly. So that's unfortunate because I put on such a good fight to come back through the field after that early spin, which the car never exhibited that behaviour again. So
Someone else has disappeared, I think.
yeah, I think there's going to be terminal loose. You might be in
Wondering
there.
if the server was capitulating one car at a time.
Yeah, no, it froze for me as well, Lednick. Yeah. So it was the game that crashed. So that's really, really disappointing. Really disappointing. Yeah, thanks, Lednick. It's to come back the way that I did, you know. Let's see if we can find a stream. Watch the end of the race together.
I'm pretty sure yours is the only one on Twitch, at least.
Yeah, because I turned mine off. I was getting frame issues at the start. Yeah, the car at the final flag's always out, and then I come around the second last turn, and then it disappears.
I'm really sorry, everybody on the stream. That was weird. Let me see if I can. The broadcast is dead for the moment. Well, I'm going to say that they probably crashed as well. Then whoever's broadcasting it probably crashed. Don't know what I can say, guys. It's not. Not my league. I can't speak for it.
Huh.
So
Good race though, Matt.
yeah, thanks you too, Hazard. It was I was really happy with the way I came back.
Yeah. Fuel saving did not work for me.
I didn't really have a chance to do it. It was in traffic the whole time. Cancel a race and redo next week. I wish I could. It's not up to me. Clearly, there's a lot of people having issues with it though. I'll check the Discord and see if anyone's saying anything about it. Let's see if I can find it. If someone else is broadcasting it.
Oh, I've hit the barrier.
The only car left in the race at this point, or what?
No, I'm gonna lose fucking second way this is going. Frustrating.
Hmm.
Fuck you!
Oi, there goes my eardrums.
Fuck me. Oh, look, he sends it up the inside last fucking turn and puts me into the fucking gravel because it leaves me nowhere. I couldn't turn in because it's fucking there and I'm in the fucking gravel. Fuck me.
There goes the PG-13 rating.
Oh, I was gone a long time ago, mate. Let's not. Let's not. Yeah, don't know. I can't find a broadcast of it, guys. So what we'll do is
So the broadcast down, is it?
Yeah. Is it on Stairs' YouTube?
Oh, in the end, never real me. Check Facebook.
I did. Oh, hang on, there we go. Is this it?
At the start of the night, and looks like we're still having a few dramas with the track.
Okay, so let me go.
Same sort
Still,
of
it's
issues that we
freaking
had in the
annoying.
6 hour for the 8 hour, 6 hour with the track. We believe it's actually a graphics setting issue when it does occur.
And I've just cycled through the field and Wedding is back in front of Foley. I'm not sure what happened there. It must have had a mistake.
So unless something's... Well, we'll keep an eye on that when we get our...
I figured out that I do
our host broadcaster back up and running.
I do actually have the ability to replay what goes on, so I'm just having a look at that now.
So when Nether does get...
All I wish for these things, you could change the gearing, you could change the tire pressures. Jesus Christ, I hate the front left, or front right, sorry, and I hate how short my bloody, or how long my bloody gears are.
Bring you this excellent battle between Foley and Wedding for second place.
Mine's been on 2 hours remaining and 17 laps in the race for the last hour and a half. So.
Yeah, it's the same issue that we had with the 6 hour, but we're going to have to go off the live timing. So the live timing's about 50 seconds ahead of what it actually is.
It looked like Foley just gave the position back to Wedding coming into the final corner.
So maybe there might have been something going on there.
He didn't seem to make a mistake, but he's now all over the back of him once again as they come back up to the last corner.
Yeah, Well, we have our feed back, so big thanks to our host broadcasters. We will get ourselves sorted. So here we are. And as we rightly pointed out, it says there, lap 64 and 2 hours remaining. Well, that is clearly not the case. We've got Foley chasing Wedding for what will be the final 2 positions on the podium, second and third. And
Well, that's going well, isn't it?
5 and a bit, well, actually, under 5 minutes to sort it out. I believe, Bags, you'll be able to tell me it's probably about 4 minutes and 40-odd seconds at this rate.
Yeah, approximately 5 minutes to go.
Approximately 5 minutes to go as of now. So we've got, according to the live timing, it says 5:25. So that means we've got, it's about 25 seconds differential. We'll do our best to bring it all to you.
I've just realised none of us actually know the exact amount of time remaining in the race.
I think
Making it so much more intense.
Stop picking
very,
it up.
very intense. Wedding being pursued by Foley. Foley on much fresher tyres and much lighter fuel. Lewis has got light fuel, but he hasn't got the tyres underneath him. Boak sets his quickest lap of a 23.1. And Foley gave him a little bit of a love tap there. As Lewis Wedding manages to hang on.
Why won't
How
that
much
work?
longer can he hang on? We know he's got fuel to burn, Lewis, because he put himself a fuel tank in on the final stop, which will get him to the flag comfortably. But it's a matter of by how far and how far can he push the thing. Little moment off of the last turn. Is that going to give Foley an opportunity? Stays in the slipstream. Lewis goes defensive
There we go.
here.
Harvey, sorry, now that Brock Harvey is still slowly creeping down the straight, I believe, on the same lap.
Yeah, we're just on there. Lewis with a slide job through turn number 2.
There we go, everybody.
So
Should be able to see
Foley
it now.
gets a
We
bit
can
of
watch
a
it
run
together.
here off of the exit turn 2. He's on the outside for turn number 3, but that's the better line. But Wedding manages to hold on. Great camera shots from our helicopter cam, and Wedding continues to hold on. And he's going to have to hold on for another 3.5 minutes though, which was probably about another 2 and a bit laps.
Well, Foley has another look. He hasn't been able to get through there. They are so close on track at the moment.
They are very, very close. The closest battle on track by a long way. Only 4 runners currently on the lead lap. The leader, Andy Simpson. These two and Greg Turra, the only cars on the lead lap. Foley looks to the outside of the corkscrew. No passing there.
Oh!
Ambitious.
Oh, he's gone.
Is that?
It's all over.
Is that for Brenton Foley?
Oh, and he's in a wall.
Wall as well, trying to keep himself sorted and turned around.
Wah,
Now,
wah.
he'll have to engage reverse. There he goes. And now has to settle for 3rd place. So what was looking like a really
Wow.
good drive and was going to shape up to be a great battle to the flag has unfortunately come undone for
Well-
Foley. Take nothing away from him though. He had a crack, and to go home with a podium is going to be...
What do you mean had a crack? That's
feather
not an
in his
overtaking
cap.
spot.
Would have won 2nd and to get one on Lewis Wedding. But
The only thing that had a
still
crack there is the
very,
front of
very
his
good for
car.
This man on the rise.
Yeah, it certainly is. We're looking like we're coming down to about 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, so we'll get
One
another lap
thing
in
a
at
lot of
least. So
people
where's our race
that
leader?
I've
Our
raced
race
with here
leader is
I
coming up
don't
to
like is that like there's
last
corners
turn
like not the
now.
corkscrew but you know the where sector 1 ends like where there's that left hander.
Yeah.
I am so
Rockhart's
sick
still
of
creeping
people
down the
having a
straight,
look
you're
up
right.
there
He
and then
flashes
the
in and
next
flashes
left
out,
hander
By my
and thinking it's a
calculations,
legitimate
Eddie
passing
Simpson has
opportunity
got
because I can't
this
just
lap.
turn in because if
He'll
I
get
get turned
one
in
more
I'll just
lap
get
before the
completely
before
wiped
the time
out
expires,
and then
so
that
he'll
just
have to do one
completely
more.
stuffs
So,
me up.
by my count, 3 more laps for the race leader.
I overtook somebody in that first left-hander a couple of times.
Oh, if you're alongside, it's fine. But if you're like coming from a long way back, or if you're just at the bumper, then all it's doing is just friggin' asking for an accident.
Yeah.
Lifetime.
Lednick, a question to myself, why am I watching an Australian GT? Because we're cool, Lednick. No, we appreciate you tuning in though, Lednick. Thank you. I'm sorry that I'm out of the race and not in it anymore. I'm as
Not-
devastated
nothing
as
you can
anyone.
do.
No.
And then while he's on the next
I'm
lap,
devastated, honestly.
the
It was
timer
such a
will
good fight
expire,
back for me, I thought.
and then it'll be the white flag will be out for one more lap. As Andy Simpson coming up to the back of Greg Turra here. So if he does put Turra a lap down, that means only the podium positions will
How
be
can that guy have 2
on
drive-throughs
the
and still
lap
win?
at the conclusion of this race.
Axe.
So there he is, through on
Yeah.
Turra.
Car needs to be seriously blocked.
And
Yeah.
Turra fourth place.
No, he's just a fast
one lap
driver.
down. Such is the dominance of Andy Simpson.
Albeit doesn't know how
in
to
terms
bloody
of outright
overtake.
pace that he's been able to lap the entire field. Bar
Yeah,
the
thanks,
other two
Lednick. It
podium
was
positions.
I wonder what could have been if I hadn't dropped it. You know, I could have well been fighting for second
So he
anyway.
has crossed the line, Andy Simpson, with about 40 odd seconds to go. So it's a time certain race plus one lap. And Andy Simpson has completed 84 laps. So the prediction was
That's
roughly
spanner icon.
85 laps. So we look like we're going to get
pitting.
86.
Does he need to pit?
I'm sure he's low on
He's
fuel.
actually put his pit request on here for an unusual reason.
I'm
So not
gonna
sure
run
what
out of
that's
fuel.
all about. But
Perhaps he's just going to have a quick pit stop because he's got a minute on Lewis Wedding just to show him up a little bit.
Just to avoid getting bopped. Keep the
in
margins
any
lower.
case, the timer has expired.
See what
Even
happens.
though the clock on the broadcast says 2 hours.
He
it
might
has
be
gone
low on
zeros.
fuel as well.
We have
Well, that's
confirmed
what they're
that.
suggesting.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna run out of fuel. I'm
The
gonna have
race
to
leader Andy
just
Simpson
bundle home.
is coming around.
What is the guy Andy's story? He
Second
was in a
last
completely
turn
other league.
now.
Ah, sorry, I'm off screen. Good
Oh, he's
question.
coming into the pit,
He's a
so
go-karter.
Yeah.
Wondering why that
No,
was
not
so
this
bad.
guy, other
Making
Andy.
on fuel needs a splash.
Oh.
Hang on. You mean that really fast Andy or the really slow Andy? There was two.
No tyres being changed.
They're both polar
That
opposites,
means
really.
Tara gets his
Splash
lap
and
back.
dash here for Andy.
He's in for a long
And,
time
yeah,
for a splash and dash.
That's all
Yeah.
it was for the
Oh, there
race
he goes.
leader. So the race leader, very, very unusually, will address the white flag in the pit
I'll be lucky to
lane.
make it.
There he is. Now up to racing speed, and he will have one more lap remaining. That's a very odd thing to say, isn't it, Gents, that the leader addresses the white flag in the pit lane.
Idiot drove too fast for his own good.
Yeah, it's not. It's certainly not what regularly happens. That's for sure.
Yep.
He must have been just not quite able to get.
Yeah,
back.
Simpson is really fast. He races in real life, I think, like Luce was saying. So
Yeah, he's a
Um,
go-karter.
This race, he thought he'd come through the pits just to give us one more thing to talk about.
Well, down to turn number 5 now.
well, unfortunately,
On the
due to my
final lap.
DNF, it's going to hurt me in the
So Wedding in the pit,
championship.
so
I
they
was,
couldn't get going, so Wedding has had to stop a third time. So
I was
that's
hoping.
So Foley's going to get second. What on earth is happening here? Lewis hasn't been able to make the strategy work for him. Maybe spent a bit too much fuel. And Bretton Foley, credit where it's due, and Harvey gets going again.
This
He's
is
gonna get
potentially
second.
This is potentially going to get Greg Tara onto the podium as well because he's about to come into the final corner, and Wedding is
Wedding
still
not moving.
Oh,
There we go, Wedding's go.
Wedding's
Well-
moving now. He is at the far end of the pit lane, so I think Wedding will beat Tara.
Well, take nothing away. We'll come back to have a look at that in a minute. But Andy Simpson,
I don't know how
to
this guy survives. He's
the final
sliding
turn.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Final time
when I was
on
watching
lap
him when he first joined,
86
that's
of 86.
I have no idea.
A little bit of show,
And I don't know how he makes his tyres last
Flashes
time
the
like
lights
that
and
either.
addresses the checkered flag.
No
Race win
joke.
for Andy Simpson. Great job, despite the drive-through penalties, which will be much
What happened to
debated.
Tara?
I'm sure Lewis will fill us in on
Because he
that.
should have been in front of me.
Bretton Foley's just coming
Came
up
out in
the
front of
hill
him, I believe.
now, so turn 6 and up the corkscrew. So the man who occupied second place for the majority of the race, even led a few laps in between stops as well, will come home second. Unfortunately, Lewis Wedding not able to make it on fuel. There was set to be Lewis, so he'll be kicking himself that he probably didn't fuel save as much as he wanted to on that final stint, just to give him an insurance policy. But nonetheless, take nothing away from Bretton Foley. We've been talking about him during the night, up 6 places from where he started. He had a ripper start off the line, and he will come home
Oh, thank
to
fuck
finish
this is
a
over.
brilliant second for Pro B. Great job, Bretton Foley and Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferrari done a really good job there.
Fantastic drive. Wedding will hang on for third. So Wedding now negotiating the final 2 turns. There he is through turn 10. Now down to turn 11. He also needed a splash and dash to get done, so couldn't quite get there on the 2-stop strategy that he planned. It looked like it was going according to plan, but 1 lap more than what predicted.
Two-stop
And Lewis
strategy.
gets third, and enough to secure himself not only Pro A honours, which he had sewn up before this championship deciding round was done, but he sews up the overall. Your Pro A champion and your overall GT3 champion, Lewis Wedding. There he is doing the donuts.
Congratulations,
Doing the
Lewis.
donuts. Great job, Lewis. Greg Tara occupies grabs
It
fourth
doesn't feel like a victory.
overall. Nangle finishes 5th. Boak in 6th.
But thanks.
Spare
That's
a
really
thought for me and Hazard.
Seventh,
Yeah.
finishing up. Luke Joyner's still out on the
That guy's
circuit.
got no bonnet on his car.
Just
What the hell?
Matt Webb's DNF classified him 9th. Brock
Yeah, got classified. Woo!
showing 10th on the live
Got some
timing.
points. Ugh.
Obviously on- And obviously on this screen we can't, and on the broadcast we can't see it because of the issues we've been having. But that
His final lap was 18 minutes 31 seconds.
That was frustrating.
Questioning issues.
Yeah.
no, so he managed to get himself going there at the end of it all. But that is all she wrote for GT3.
Oh, there's my
And
beautiful
Webber's
car
10th.
there.
Now,
Guys
let's
into
never
30
speak of
away from
Leguna
the
Seca
team,
or
but
race at this
Look at that.
circuit.
What a
ever
great
again.
looking car that is.
Speak of the
Love
man
it.
that had a lap
Certainly,
time
yeah.
of 18 minutes on his last lap. Brock, if you can hear us, mate, talk us
Alright,
through
guys, I'm going to
what
jump
happened
into
in
TV
the
time, so I'm just
closing
going to read
stages
it
there because
Alright.
we
Yeah,
had
no
all
worries.
sorts of technical gremlins and we were wondering if you were actually going to make it.
That was a sad end, really.
For everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to mute their stream. Yeah, it was. Oh man, I was really happy with the drive that I put in to come back. Like to that's 2 races in a row where I dogged myself at the start of the race, right?
Yeah.
And I've had to. I'm not doing anything weird here, guys. I'm just taking my steering wheel off. To have to fight back through the field like that, and to do it both times, except for Simpson during that race, I was easily the second fastest car in the field because I was catching all of you guys. I assume you're doing some fuel saving, but I wasn't burning through fuel. I was on target, but. I managed to catch up and then put some overtakes on, which was cool. But to have the race end like that is really, really heartbreaking. You know, it's bloody hell. Like, you know, same for you. You know, just yeah, it's really sad when you're robbed of something and it's like you've got absolutely zero control in it. Like it hurts, man. Particularly when you've put in like an hour and 50 of driving and then that happens. It breaks your heart. But let me just move this thing.
I reckon even if I wasn't fuel saving, I wouldn't have had the pace.
I was really happy with my pace in the end. Sorry, got to look at the top of my head, guys. I was really happy with my pace in the end, but I just couldn't do it. Like to have the game let go like that is just like it's sad. But I still can't work out what actually caused the spin in the first place. Like I never got close to doing it again. Just came down through the corkscrew and the back of the car just round she went. So, I don't even know why that happened. It's a mystery. At the end, that's a sad race. But, you know, we'll have another GT3 championship starting up again soon. So, I look forward to that and being able to redress it, you know.
When you say soon, do you know how soon?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because there's a 91 season or something as well, isn't there?
A 97 F1 season.
Sorry, 97, yeah.
Yeah, there is. So I think Greg might be doing that too.
Oh, okay. What car's he in?
No idea. Probably a piece of garbage.
Yeah, well, hopefully he chose Tyrrell, because what was left when I chose, that was the only one that had a reasonable looking cockpit view.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he won't do it. He's a bit fluffy on doing any sim racing, so... yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I haven't driven the cars since the tyre update. I didn't like them previously, so hopefully the tyre updates fixed it up. What can you do? But anyway, guys, I'm not going to sit here with a fireside chat for all night, so... because I'm not really achieving anything, nor am I being particularly entertaining. So we'll end the stream. Sorry that it ended the way that it did. You saw everything that I had to go through. I can assure you that any pain you feel, I feel 100 times over. But it is.
I know how it feels.
Yeah. That's exactly right. You're in the same boat, and it's a bad boat, and it's got holes in it, and it's sinking, and it might have smashed an iceberg. So. We'll end the stream there. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Thanks to the guys who participated in the chat and kept us company. I hope you had a good time watching the race. I feel like it was pretty entertaining in the end. So it was got some overtaking and had some good racing in there, which is why people watch. Yeah. Thanks, Lednick. Lednick wishes us both better luck next time. So
thank you.
Appreciate that. Speaking of next time, that's when we'll catch you. So bye for now. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will catch you in the next one. Not too far in the future, I hope. Bye.